Wake up, goddammit, and welcome to another episode of Hip Hop and Hoops. I am your host, Taj Longino. To my left, as you know, Alonzo AJ Miles, and to my right is Mike Saunders. What's going on, fellas?
Good, fam.
What up, man? Apparently, I stopped being controversial.
And I did
a good job, fam.
Yeah,
you've been commercialized.
Yeah. Oh man, that's bad. Yeah, they gonna say I took a check for this.
Yeah, you took a check, dog.
Yeah, you got that check. They went in that room and got that check.
Yeah, I didn't go in no rooms. they just paid me. Just say that.
What's going on, man? So we got a lot to talk about. Make sure you follow us on all platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Hip Hop and Hoops, man. With last week's episode, I've been getting asked about last week's episode. I have yet to complete the editing process of it because I've been trying to figure out how I was going to put it together.
I mean, you don't got to. The clips is good enough.
They are, but we got. It's a lot of clips.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of clips. So I haven't gotten around to your clip or your 3-point shot. Actually, hit over 8,000 organic.
Yeah.
Not bought, not purchased, no bots, real views, real shares, real comments.
Yeah, June said people want to see more of me like that. That's what June said. But people were crushing me more than anything. Like I thought it was like, man, some people was like, you still got it, but they was like, look how he walking, man. That boy hurting. And I had to go to a chiropractor this week. I was like, I can't keep looking crazy, man. My dad plays tennis 3 times a day. And he's in way better shape. So I gotta get myself back in shape.
I didn't post Mike's clip yet of when he was warning everybody. They better not. I ain't even post that shit.
Hey, AJ inspired me though. Shit, I think the next week I went ahead and started hooping with Lil Mike. Shit, I was out there 6:30 morning. Them niggas looked at me in the gym like, "What the?" I'm back. They're like, "What's your motivation?" I said, "Don't worry about it. Mike, clips dropping soon."
You got to get back, man.
Yeah, man. So I was out there like Ben Simmons though. Just pass it, hey. First page, just passed. I said, that's okay. I'll be back like
that's all I do.
2000 Jalen Rose soon, though.
Matter of fact, this the shirt we won for the tournament right after the thing. So, yeah, man. Like, that's all I do is pass the ball. I just go out there like you say 36-year-old Jason Kidd. That's what I do when he was with the Knicks. Just find everybody and make sure everybody touch the ball.
You know, we was at Press Play. Shout out to Ray E.
Shout out to Ray E, man.
Gaming Lounge.
Anybody want that smoke, come up there.
Because I got to post it because we did the walkthrough.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to get it posted. So we'll get it worked out. And my favorite video, of course, is myself. And that's the
it's not narcissistic at all.
Yeah. It's the free throw game.
You didn't miss. You hit 10 in a row.
Yeah.
And you won because I didn't hit the nets one.
Yeah. But that 3-point I want that back. I want that back.
You're not going to beat me on that, man.
I got to get it
I have never lost in
press play. I was doing good until I hit the damn the ceiling joint. Like, it threw me off, man.
Coach Mike.
Don't do that, Kevin.
No, Coach Mike. What do we say about excuses? What do you think?
Hey, no excuses.
It wasn't.
Lace them up. You came with the Jordan jersey and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I was in Kappa League. Excuses are tools used by the incompetent, those who know little or nothing at all. Yeah. So we can't use excuses, man.
I heard you went up there early too and measured.
Yeah.
All right, you did all that for the measurements and everything. You talking about the ceiling?
I didn't do none of that shit. But it was cool, man. That was fun. It gets a chance for everybody to see us in a different light. You know what I mean? We come up here every day, or every week, and we talk sports, we talk hip hop. So I think the next thing only right for us to do is go to a music studio. And then we sit around and we put the song up or whatever. We come up with something.
I mean, I could do that. Jet's about to do the dedication. June's finishing his album. I got a couple people we can go and see.
Speaking of which,
okay,
what is going on with Jet's album and this song with Zakia? I have been waiting on it every week. I mention it. I want to see. I ain't heard the record. I have heard the record. That's a lie. But we have not got the official release, and we do not have the music video. What is going on?
Well, they're working
Jets and the album and the single and the video.
The album. We got a plan for the album. I'll let y'all know that soon. The single actually is sent to United Masters, so it's just only a matter of time before it comes out. So the single's already sent to United Masters, and they're working on content right now. It's gonna be a fire single though, and they're making. I'm gonna let them tell everything else, but the single's fire.
I actually tried to get Zakia up here today, but she's out of town. So
Big Zai.
Yeah. And Okay, well, I just you played,
Yeah.
I was previous to,
but we could
I was
be
blessed enough to get a chance to hear it.
we could be in this. I was just in this. We finished the album actually,
Yeah.
and this ain't Ray Daniels. Actually, Ray Daniels was right, man. How they try to do him.
No, I'm glad you brought that up. So let's get right into that. So Ray Daniels was on his podcast, and he made a mistake.
That was no mistake.
If Roc Nation says fake news, then that means you got it wrong.
Not really.
So if he was telling it, either one or two things. Either they said fake news because he wasn't supposed to say nothing and he did. So either way, it's still a mistake. You were supposed to hold that information. That's like me getting on here telling unofficial information about Jets stuff, and you're not. That. So that's still, and you have.
But he did say.
So he messed up. Hold on, not
okay.
He messed up their rollout. If there is, I'm pretty sure there's a rollout.
Okay, I can understand that. It is a money thing. Yeah, I can understand.
So
that.
You're messing up what they expect to do. So yes, either way, it was still a mistake. Whether he got it wrong or he released information that was not supposed to be released yet, Ray Daniels knows better. But Ray Daniels knows how to get the clicks.
They all do. You can say whatever you want to say about Dash, but I heard Cheap Teeth is charting right now. So I think they know how to get the clicks. But I think he was really just talking candidly. He's like, I heard the album's done, but he's looking for a partnership deal. I think that's discussing too much of the business aspect of it. And then in today's society, everything can be clipped and took as like everybody's flipping everything and gaslighting everybody. I don't know what to believe, who to believe, or whatever is going on. But Dash was right that Charlamagne was working for he was right that Charlamagne was working for what's her name? Jay-Z, Roc Nation, yeah. So I mean, the fact that Charlamagne gave him Donkey of the Day, Ray Daniels caught that out, and he went too hard. It was like, I just heard Jay-Z album's coming out, he's waiting on the deal. Oh, you talking before, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up. Like, Charlamagne's becoming more and more a clown every day. But
nah, I disagree with that. I think he gives a level of Donkey of the Day equally across the board. And he usually goes hard on everybody.
Why do I get a Donkey of the Day?
Now, but I will say this, based on what he said in his Donkey of the Day, I wish we could pull it up. Is there a way for us to pull it up, Kev?
I mean, got it on your phone.
Okay, if we play it on TV, will we be able to hear?
But I mean, you don't have to because it's probably like 5 minutes long.
I mean, it's just a little something different on hip hop.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. We could if we need to. Yeah.
Actually, I can just do it on my phone, right? So let's see. Let's bring it up. Let's see. Ray Daniels. Y'all can put y'all phones down. It's not gonna be that long.
Oh, it's not that.
He was on the podcast, Ray Daniels Presents, I believe it's called, and he said, give about a shout over down that Jay-Z had a new album coming out. Let's listen.
Your reputation at all cost. We have to learn from Hove. Hove is not going to put himself out there to be laughed at. It's just, I'm not doing 60,000, y'all. By the way, I'll tell you something that I heard about on the Jay-Z tip. Just a little quick update. His album is done.
Okay.
It's completely done. It's just, we might get it if somebody partners with him. If nobody partners with him, it's not coming. Hey, he is not playing about it. You cannot play about your brand.
You said this like a month ago.
Yeah, somebody called and confirmed it from me, so I was like, okay, I just want to reveal it on the team.
You heard it here first.
Let's go.
Well, you need to block that somebody, Ray, okay? Because Roc Nation, who I work for, allegedly, replied to that commentary by posting in their story, album done, in air quotes, fake news, okay? There is a part of me that wishes Roc Nation didn't even do that, because in a lot of ways, things like that are validation for the Ray Daniels of the world. And that's really why I'm doing this donkey this morning. See, nobody cares about having a voice that has actual value. People only care about going
Pause it right there.
But isn't he giving them the same attention by giving them Donkey of the Day?
But whose voice has actual value? Yours?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Charlamagne, you don't do nothing but just run behind the Democrats. Like, what are you talking about? You don't have anything of value. You punk people who are weak.
That's incorrect.
He
has the Black Effect, which he has one of the top.
What is the Black Effect?
His media company.
Who's on it? The number one show is with a white dude.
But he does have people.
A white dude who voted for Trump. So let's call a spade a spade. Like Charlamagne's the biggest clown in the media to me. So I'm not gonna go on a rant and start getting mad. But the Black Effect and all that, he's getting all that for being a clown. He's getting all that for being a patsy and being the person that everybody just tells or pushes.
I mean, if you got some And he also does more. He's doing more with the books. I think he's publishing.
Yeah, Black Privilege.
No, not his own. No,
and then what was the other one about therapy and mental health?
No, but he's publishing other people's books,
which is another scam.
Okay, I know Ray is loving this attention. Okay, this is what these guys do this for. They don't care about being right. They don't care about having credibility. They just care about attention. They just care about being acknowledged. But I'm here to tell you that's not sustainable. Okay, you know, Ray told me once himself. I only met Ray once in my life. I think I talked to him twice. Once on the phone, and I met him because he was at the Black Effect Podcast Festival earlier this year in Atlanta. And he said to me that he only started podcasting, and he only says the things that he says because he wants another job in the music industry. I don't even know what that means, okay? Because I thought he was in the music industry already. But he said to me, saying the things he says gets him attention from these music industry folks. I guess he's trying to work with. Well,
okay, let's
Ray,
stop
when
right
you
there.
get things.
So to respond to what you had said about, isn't he doing the same thing by giving them attention? Technically, no, because that's part of his segment of the show, of the radio show, where somebody has earned the right to be criticized for something that they did or said or both. So that's kind of part of its segment. So no, I wouldn't agree with saying that he's giving them more, giving them attention. He's just responding. The only thing I think Ray Daniels did wrong was put the business part of it out there about what's going to happen if this doesn't happen. Jay-Z's not going to release the album. Everybody knows Jay-Z's a very private guy, extremely private. He doesn't hardly tell you anything about how he's moving. So for you to put, the only person I think has a green light to do that is Memphis Bleak.
He doesn't.
He doesn't, right? So he even said, even in the Dame Dash situation, he said, I'm going to stay the little brother in this situation. I'm not touching none of that. That's between them and let them sort that out. So I think Ray Daniels, I know he wanted to, like I did when we dropped the exclusive news about Zion Williamson being traded to the Charlotte Hornets. The difference is we came with documentation. We came with something that shows, hey, we ain't making this up. Ray Daniels didn't. He just said, hey, somebody called me.
What documentation did Charlamagne just have by saying he talked to him, he said this? It's all hearsay.
Well, again.
Yeah, they play dirty, nasty games. I don't like Charlamagne. That's a dirty, nasty game that they play, bro. But like he's literally saying Ray Daniels is doing exactly what Charlamagne does. You put out information when you have sources and you go to the Breakfast Club or you go to one of your podcasts or whatever you're doing. You put out information when you have sources to be the first. Academics, they all do it. But since they did it that way, he was the lapdog, like Dame Dash them said. You're the lapdog that Jay-Z them said, hey, go fix that real quick. And that's what happened. That's all that happened, bro. Like you.
But one thing about Dame Dash, and I'm gonna say this, and I said this on one of my videos that Hip Hop and Hoops is not responsible for. This was on my own page. But Dame Dash is the same as he's being a hypocrite too. He went on the Breakfast Club initially, called everybody chatty patties and grown men don't talk about other grown men. And yes. That's all he's been doing
okay, well, if we call it hypocrisy, we got to call it out always. And Charlamagne just as big of a hypocrite.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
So
what I'm saying
but again, Charlamagne's not receiving the vitriol, hate, and the super campaigns going against him like Dame is.
I believe that Charlamagne has cleaned up a lot of his act from how he used to be. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't. I don't think he would still be around. So Dame, and speaking of Dame has lost a lot of, to me, credibility and respect because every podcast you listen to him on, 90% of it is Jay-Z driven.
It's funny.
It's not about. It's
for
not
20 years he wouldn't say a word about Jay-Z.
That's cool, but we weren't doing podcasts back when Roc-A-Fella was out. So you wouldn't have known.
No, I'm talking about when podcasts got famous. They kept asking me. He's like, stop asking me questions about Jay-Z.
He could have kept that going, right? So
he could. But how many times are you gonna let people smear your name?
But do you know at the beginning, just like he got a publisher, whoever manages him, right? Let's manage himself. You can go, hey, you get an email, hey, or you get a phone call or a text, hey, we want you to come on such and such. Okay, cool, but I'm not talking about Jay-Z. Don't ask me one question about Jay-Z or I'm leaving.
He's done.
Okay. But then somewhere he's found that he doesn't have anything to talk about of himself. So the only thing that can keep me going and keep me relevant is keep talking about Jay. The same thing you called out other men for doing, that's all he's been doing. He's an old hater. They just asked this man on another podcast. He's an old washed up hater. And I'm ashamed that Harlem has not even checked him for the hating that he's been doing on Jay-Z because Jay-Z ain't talking. Jay-Z's working. Jay-Z still eating, Jay-Z still
But
making money.
what you're saying isn't
Hold on,
accurate.
it is accurate because I see this.
He
I
talks
see
about
this.
Cam. He talks about Charlemagne. He
yeah,
talks
I'm
about
talking about
everybody who
his-
talks about him. It's not just
No.
Jay-Z. He talks about 50.
Jay-Z's not even talking about him.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about everybody else. 50. Did he not say nothing about 50? The whole city was mad because of Reddy Rock and them went out there with 50 and laughed about that stuff. Did he not come back and back up Lil
so
Billy now?
Let me respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
Did 50 hold on a second. 50 technically didn't say a name. He didn't say nobody's name. Now we're not no dummies, right? But he technically didn't say anybody's name. My problem with Dame is, bro, you got a lot going on in your personal life and in your business life that you need to worry about. Stop talking about Jigga. If you are focused on the artists that you signed through NAP and you're focused on the movies, whatever it is that you're doing, stay focused on that. You're too busy getting off on talking about Jay. They asked him in another pod the other day, do you think Jay-Z could drop another album? 60-year-old man shouldn't be dropping albums. That man just sold out Market Square Arena with his eyes closed. That man can do whatever he wants. He been doing whatever he wants. You mad because you can't do it. You mad because you can't get no motion back in this industry. You doing it to yourself, and you've been doing it to yourself. Like, I'm going to take the AJ approach right now. Shut the hell up and go do some work.
I like Dame, so I don't know.
like Dame too.
I don't agree with none of this shit. He got blackballed because he was fighting for artists, because he would stand up to Steven Stout, because he would stand up to
what does that have to do with him talking about Jay?
But that's why he got blackballed. That's why he can't get any motion.
Yeah.
Every person in Roc-A-Fella, Cam, Jay-Z, Kanye, every last one of them came up off Dame.
Yeah.
Like stop all that, bro. It's not like he's not the genius behind everything. He is. But now if he finds another artist, they gonna blackball him. If you really want to know, they just put out something with DJ Watts. And I'm like, yo, y'all should send some music there. They was like, nah, Dame blackballed. Like if he wasn't blackballed, he would put in the Jay-Z didn't want nothing to do with Kanye. He didn't want nothing to do with Cam. The biggest acts that came out of Roc-A-Fella came from Dame.
You're my ear.
My bad, but the biggest acts from Roc-A-Fella came from Dame, bro. So I'm not gonna sit there and say he
hold
fell
on.
out.
That's
He
not
didn't
true.
fall out.
Because Dame did not believe Kanye was a rapper.
Man,
He didn't want to give him that. He said this
first,
himself.
so.
He said this himself. He said the only reason why Kanye got a chance because what's the other dude, the producer out of New York? Just Blaze dropped the ball. And Kanye was just the one who right there and stepped up. He didn't believe Kanye was an artist. Jay wanted him just to keep the beats. He had to go out there and prove himself. So no, it didn't come from Dame.
It did come from Dame. I'm a Roc-A-Fella fan, bro. Kanye and Jay-Z.
I'm telling you what the man said out his mouth.
How-
He said this out his own mouth.
All
I'm not reading a quotation or anything. This is what Dame said out of his mouth, and he said it on several different pods. My thing with Dame is legendary. Dame is responsible. If it wasn't no Dame, Roc-A-Fella wasn't the last. Jay-Z did do him dirty. I'm agreeing with you on all that. What I'm saying is it's 30 years later, man. Like Kanye said, oh Lord, I'm drawing blanks right now. Their Dipset run was just a 6 year run. It is 2026. Why are you still talking about it? Cam is off doing his own joint. He ain't even worried about that shit. The only time he gets
that's false too, bro. Because when Cam fell the fuck off, it was Dame who signed him to Roc-A-Fella and brought him back to life.
That was how many years ago?
It don't matter. He was gone. His deals were bad. It was Dame who cussed the record labels out and brought Cam back to life.
That was back then. I'm talking about today.
Even today, bro.
I'm talking about even through all the beefs, even through all everything else, him and Mace linked back up, created this pod. Now he went from that pod to Talk with Flea. Now he went from Talk with Flea to Cam Rothstein that's coming out in the fall.
Yeah.
He is making moves. He's not entertaining that. The only time I see Cam entertain that is when Jim keep coming at them or they say something, he'll respond. But outside of that, Cam is going that way. Dame is still living in 20 years
but Cam
ago.
do respond though.
He does respond.
He went from not responding like Dame to now it gets to a certain point where you start
but you know what
respond.
he says? Because I'll sit back and I'll watch this shit for hours. He'll say, hey, I'm done with this shit. I'm going on. I got my other shit to do. The other shit to do with it. Dame, I don't see Dame focused on.
But Dame did the same thing.
Dame did the same thing at first. But in those interviews, he never talked. He kept criticizing. Don't bring up Jay. Don't bring up Jay.
Yeah, he did the same thing.
And even when he does these podcasts, he's talking about a whole bunch of different things. But they only clip the stuff he said about Jay.
100%.
Somebody else. He's doing an hour, 2 hour podcast with people. He bring up one little piece.
Yeah.
More than one little piece.
Okay,
I mean, it's
so
cooked up.
that's fine.
My thing is, you
It
don't
do
have
get
to talk
point
about it
after a
though.
while. Every time they
You
keep
don't
asking,
have to
gotta
talk
defend
about it.
yourself.
How long do you let people talk
How
about
long
you
yeah,
before
how
you
long
say
keep it
something?
going?
You can go on your own page and do it.
He
You don't
does
have to-
go. I
He
follow
does.
him on Instagram. How
Okay,
long do
but
you
what
let
I'm
somebody
saying
talk
is-
about you before you
Well,
respond?
who's
He
talking
went a
about? I'm talking
long
about
period.
Jay-Z. I'm not talking about Cam. I initially brought this up about Jay-Z.
And I said he
I
talks
didn't
about
say
everybody.
I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about Jay. I'm talking about specifically Jay. That's it. I never brought up Cam.
Okay, but what are the questions that he's saying about Jay?
He's just talking about old stories. He's talking about the Aaliyah shit. He's talking about everything. Dude, you still got stories? Your memory's still that fucking good? I'm 47. I can't remember shit back from 2 years ago. How's your memory still this sharp?
Because they were on top of the world. Do you not remember the times? No, you're not making sense again, bro.
I am making perfect sense.
If I remember the times when I'm up and everybody remembered and loved me, you telling me Jordan ain't got stories from the 90s?
Yeah.
So that's how that is, bro. Boys was up. Do you know what
I'm saying is,
so is Jadakiss and Fat Joe the same way? Fat Joe's whole image is stories from the 90s.
Yeah, but Dame
and everybody thinks he's lying.
His day and night still talking about one man, while that one man ain't talking about you, and you are still sound bitter. It's starting to sound bitter. It went from being I'm just telling you the story about Roc-A-Fella to now, nigga. All right, how many more stories you got? What else are you doing?
You would be bitter too if you was in Dame's shoes.
I guess, man. I mean, I got my view. You got y'all's.
I mean, for 20 years, they talked about him like he was the problem. Jay-Z and them threw him to the side. He didn't say one word. He stood on business like he was always supposed to. And then you don't know what meetings he's going into, because we know Jay-Z and them cover up meetings to say, hey, you ain't gonna get that opportunity. Don't work with this person because this person's working and blah, blah, blah. You don't know what meetings you're going into thinking you about to come back out and come up on top. And then they like, well, we can't work with you because of this. We don't know that. So at some point, if they cut off all your water and the only thing you got is your voice, then I'm going to start talking.
It's different than when Irv Gotti and them was blocking 50, right? And they blocked 50 all the way to the point where he landed in the lap of Eminem and Dre.
Right.
All right.
What I'm saying is you can create your own problem too.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying, again, I'll repeat this. Dame is the one to me who, if he wasn't there, Roc-A-Fella wouldn't have been what it was, right? His approach might have been a bit extreme and wrong, but he got the job done. No different than Suge. When Suge initially got to death row, Suge got the job done before everything went to his head. And he forgot that Harry was the one who put the money in his pocket. So what I'm saying is, at one point, yes, you were doing good, but somewhere you went wrong. And that in this industry where we know everything's very fragile.
Nah, bro.
Everything is fragile in this business. It is. You can actually, this goes back to what we've been talking about, like sometimes, where you can accidentally piss off the wrong motherfucker. Just like Diddy. They said Diddy was protected by the machine. The machine stopped fucking with him because he pissed off the wrong. Not saying he was wrong or right. I'm just saying in this business, no more than anybody in basketball, football, in the entertainment business, you can piss off the wrong motherfucker for the wrong reason. Excuse my language. You can piss off the wrong person, and then it could be trouble for you after that. That's just the business. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that's just the business.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's look at this. From Jay-Z, who did Jay-Z put on? All right, let's look at it. Memphis Bleak, a million, Sauce Money, Jazzo,
Now Jazzo put Jay on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so
he actually stole his name and the stop from.
Let's see who Dame put on. The whole state property thing, that was Dame. Kevin Hart, first movie, Dame.
Mm-hmm.
One of Lee Daniels' first movie, Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West, Dame. Cameron, Dame. You looking at the whole landscape of hip hop and all the most popular and most famous people that you believed in at the very beginning of their career. You were the one who believed them at the very beginning of their career. And now all of a sudden, none of them are turning back and being like, let me lift you back up. Everybody's blackballing you. How long do you have to say, like, I'm gonna just sit back in the thing and be quiet until they bankrupt me? Because they're not allowing me to make money. They're not allowed. We don't, like you said, you piss off the wrong person. Certain things can happen, right? Yeah. So now if I'm blackballed everywhere and the only thing I have is my voice, I'm gonna start.
So let me ask you this.
I'm gonna start talking.
If let's say you want to coach, right? You want to coach AAU. and you've been, or you want to coach in the league or something, and you got your first job in the league,
Mm-hmm.
and you coach, and Mike is the assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike is the assistant. So what I'm saying is, and y'all get into it or somewhere at a press conference, and let's say you just say something that pisses somebody out, and then they blackball you. Like at some point, and you go on 10 years, like Mark Jackson, for instance, when he said that he wouldn't coach a gay player, and he can't get a job to save his life.
He never said that,
you know,
in the media. But
well, somebody asked him a question. He said, my understanding, he said no.
Well, it was more behind the scenes because he's a preacher, but
Okay.
and he wanted his Sundays off. He wanted like if we weren't playing, he wanted to go preach.
No problem. So what I'm saying is, but he ended up being in a blackball situation.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, if I know that I'm hit in this industry, there's nothing I can do. I'm either going to go silent in this industry and work quietly behind the scenes, or I'm moving on to another industry and I'm going to go make impact somewhere else.
What industry can you move into that Jay-Z them can't touch?
I don't, if it's not, he can go into he can go into real estate. He can go and do a whole lot of Jay-Z's not sitting around with his phone like this, watching everything that Dame Dash is doing. Real people with money ain't doing that every day. Now, if he crossing his path, he might go, and they come across his table, he might go put the hammers on it. But I do not think that man's sitting around with.
I mean, Dame did try to do some things.
Yeah,
he tried. Because even if you use the Mark Jackson analogy, it still gets to a point where you start to realize, damn, I'm being blackballed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe it took Dame some time after he had all them different businesses he would promote early when they was trying to get him on podcasts. He was trying to promote his businesses. Yeah. They would bring up Jay-Z. He wouldn't talk about it. But he can't get to a point where he's like, well, damn, I'm trying to open all these doors and it keeps closing on me.
And let me bring up something that you know about personally.
Like you said with Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson probably didn't realize how serious it was until after a couple of years where he couldn't get a job.
I'm going to bring up something personally that you know. We worked together. You saw how long I was going for certain situations inside of that building. Mm-hmm. And the support that I had around me that had power, it didn't matter because that one at the top was not fooling with me. So guess what I had to do? What did I do, Mike? I left. I left.
Also, look who he called out. He called out Weinstein. He called out all these people that like everybody, like he's being right too many times to like diss him in any type of way. What I'm saying is when a guy sits and gets blackballed and then it gets to a point where like, okay, I'm watching, like if let's say right now, everything goes well, 10, 15 years from now, all of us start putting people on, right? Mm-hmm. People who come on the podcast, we start helping them out, doing business with them and everything. And then somehow we get blackballed and we just reach back out to like people like, yo, come do this with me, come do this with me. And they're like, nah, I can't. Like, do you understand how that, like Lee Daniels, like that's crazy. Like these are some of the best people in our industry when it comes to these things. Kevin Hart, Lee Daniels, Kanye West, like all these people are incredible people. And now we got to look back and say, oh no, we can't really help him. Like that just don't sit well with me, bro. There's no honor in it. I'm with him on that.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
And then I got to listen to okay. I got to listen to this weird radio personality who does nothing but try to bully girls and weaklings on this show. And follow behind the Democrats. He literally let Joe Biden tell him he ain't black if he don't vote for him.
Yeah.
Like I gotta listen to this clown talk and tell me about mental health and all this. Like shut up. And I can't listen to the dude who actually did it and made a lot of money and actually stood on business and never like even Bleak will say to this day I miss Dame being around because Dame was the only one who fought. The only one, not the big homie. The only one that was in those meetings fighting for me was Dame. So at some point, bro. I understand the betrayal. It is actually he feels like this is Judas. I'm on the cross like Jesus saying, not you too.
Right. I'm not disagreeing with that aspect of it. I'm saying, okay, how much longer do we live off this?
I don't like it.
Hold on, but this is the same thing my whole thing is it's the same thing he's doing. It's the same thing he was criticizing everybody.
I agree. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I said I agree with that, but I don't like it. I don't like ever turning on your homies. There's nothing that any of them could do to me to like to spill information that nobody else knows. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't like it, but I'm also like it's easy for me to speak from that perspective when I'm not in a situation where I can't do anything I want to do and get back on top because nobody's allowing me to do it. And then every time, not that you're not allowing me to do it, you're smearing my name every chance you get. Every chance you get is I'm doing something crazy. They trying to make me look crazy. They trying to do this. Like at some point, I'm gonna turn and say F everybody. And then after that is what? It's up. So I mean, I don't know. Like I understand it. I don't like it. I'm a Roc-A-Fella fan. I didn't like Kanye and Jay-Z beefing. I don't like Dame and Jay-Z beefing. I didn't like Sieg and Jay-Z beefing. I don't like any of it. I like The Rock, how I remember it in college, and I was super big on Roc-A-Fella and all that. But it happens, and people grow apart. But I just think what's happening to Dame in real time is messed up.
I know we on this subject a little long, but I got one more thing to add to this. Actually, it's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So Oche, what's his name? Ocinco.
Oh yeah.
He's been on every blog because he ain't got no motion. He's been on every blog talking about everybody.
That can't be true.
I'm telling you.
You talking about Ocho Cinco, like Chad Johnson?
No, not him. I'm talking about the dude that was with Roc-A-Fella. Ocho.
Oh no, Oskino. Yeah. Like, let's clear that up.
Yeah. Not Chad.
Yeah.
Chad's cool. What's up, Chad? But what's his name? Oskino, man. He really hating. Dude, you had nothing. You had no catalog, no single, no nothing. You have nothing, and all you do all day long is sit on Say Cheese TV, Urban. I forgot these other little podcasts, little fake Vlad TV podcasts that they took from. They took your style.
Yeah, I seen that.
All day he does.
So what's the question you asking me?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Is that agree? Like
I don't think that's the same as Dame.
It's not the same thing, but he's going way out of the.
But at some point, listen,
because he ain't got nothing going. He takes a little $2,000-$3,000.
I hate the idea. That's how we look at it, and it could have been that he ain't got nothing going. But I can also look at it like we're in an era where. You hear all these stories and you could be like, because I'm watching people lie in real time right now. Like I can watch a game and then like I'll watch a Fever game and then after the game go to the Facebook and everything's lying about it. So you could be a person who's like, none of these stories are true, and then you want to tell your side of the story, and then you do it and you start getting a lot of attention, emotion, like you said, and then it happens. He could be doing it for $3,000. He could be trying to get attention. He could be doing anything, but it could also be just. This is the way of the world now. We are in the social media era. I don't agree with it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I don't like really calling anything out that I know people personally about. I would rather call them. I would rather sit on the phone and be like, "Hey, let's keep this off the internet." But I literally tell my friends that I've been friends with for 20 years, like, yo, I think it's a blessing that we made it to 20 years because none of us anticipated the internet, but we had strict codes that anything that's like get off the internet and call each other. You know what I'm saying? So. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It could be that way. I don't agree with that, but I don't think Oskino got the type of vitriol and hate that Dame got.
I don't know because Dame has a valid reason to feel the way he does. This other cat, man.
Yeah,
I
don't know. I'm not gonna speak on that. I don't know. I don't like it. I will say that.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, because it's like, what gives you you did nothing. You can't, unless you was a Roc-A-Fella fan, you probably don't even know who that is.
Yeah, he was
that invalid.
Oskino and Sparks had some moments, but because I'm a Roc-A-Fella fan again. So
you know the best album I like on the Roc-A-Fella? The best album I think was the best album front to back, Flawless Victory. Freeway's first album.
Yeah, you're smoking crack.
Freeway's first album. I'm a Roc-A-Fella fan too, and Freeway's first album, Flawless Victory. From front to back. He just had a moment where everything he did in that album clicked. Now, he didn't drop another one. But I'm saying that one right there, he got it right.
So,
because I used to listen to it every single day. Now, Benny Singel's first album was The Truth. Oh, yeah. Right? So Kanye's first album, I know he's going, but I'm saying, throw Kanye out, man. We gotta throw Kanye out of the
That's the Rock.
Because he's over in his own stratosphere.
And
I'm talking about take the little homies.
And you can't throw Jay out either.
You gotta throw Jay and Kanye out there. You can't even that's like you don't even throw you don't put Jordan in the same conversation as Bill Winnington.
So you saying you saying out of state property and
yeah, okay, that's better. Yep.
Okay, so yep. I would still say Diplomatic Immunity is the best album they had. So
hey, that motherfucker was shout out to Free, man.
No, I love the album. I love Freeway album.
That was my shit.
But it didn't make a movement like that Diplomatic Immunity.
I don't.
And the Heat
because that was a collective. Free was one person.
They Stay Property had an album too during that time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Free's first album. So I'm like that first album. Okay, so put it like this. I would say put Free album up with Jim Jones' first album, Diary of Mad Something. and I'm still going to say Freeway. You know what I mean? Because Free, he just had one of them joints.
What was Cameron's first album on the?
Come Home With Me.
It was fire too.
It was, but I would still put my money on Free's first album. To be honest with you,
I mean, see, the truth was crazy too.
It was. I'm still saying Free.
But we're excluding Jay-Z and Kanye.
Yes, we got to. That's a whole nother.
That's why I said you're on crack. I was about to list the top 5 drugs that you were doing.
So let's go, man. I know we've been on this. Shout out, matter of fact, shout out to Big Bank, Duct Tape. He just got done interviewing Alley Boy, and Alley Boy passed several weeks later. I think of kidney failure. So rest in peace, Alley Boy.
Yeah.
And shout out to Big Bang, because I think out of the whole crew, he's the last one left. And I don't know, that's got to be a crazy feeling to know you just reconciled with your brother that's been around you forever, and 3 weeks later he's gone. And you're the last one left. So shout out to Big Bang. Like I said, rest in peace, Alley Boy. Rest in peace to Bigga Rankin. Anybody in that dirty South knows about the legend. Shout out to rest in peace to Bigga Rankin as well. So what else did we have, man?
Y'all listen to Nipsey's new one?
No,
I seen some super Nipsey fans say this album's trash. So
yeah,
I don't like the albums after people die.
Yeah, because you don't know if they probably wouldn't approve them record. That's why they was on the shelf. That's why they was on the shelf. You know.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hate this. Gonna be a terrible transition, but so I was on social media. And I was, I don't even know how I came across this video, but this guy, I don't even know who he is, never met him, don't know nothing about him, was dissing Indie Zone 520. Actually, he was dissing Teague, Jeff Teague, and then it went on to a whole nother rant about the entire pod, and then B-Hen at the end. I know we kind of talked about it off camera, but I know you wanted to, address that. Yeah.
I thought Mike, you sent us a video, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
But I ended up seeing it on. I saw it online.
That's crazy.
His name is Julian Newman.
Yeah, Julian.
Yeah.
Okay, this on there.
His name Julian Newman. And he goes, live or something, and tries to call out Jeff and B.
Question. I didn't mean to cut you off. Is he from here? Just to get some clarity.
No,
he's not from here. You said he.
But that's what he was known for. He was one of them. How they got all these social media kids that you see they make the social media highlights, but it's not the hoop shit. Yeah,
okay.
No, they're not from that. He's always been known for gimmicky basketball, gimmicky dribbling and stuff like that. He never, like I said, he would try to go to real camps, like real Nike camps or team camps, and he would get exposed. So if you know his background and know who you know what I'm saying, how he came up, like I said, I don't even think I think his dad tried to create a school for him to play ball, so they would get their ass whooped all the time and stuff like that. He never went to college to play ball.
Yeah, he did.
No, but I'm just saying it's crazy because if you know why he's even able to get on and talk about B-Hen or whoever, is because that's what he's always been known for. Never really known for his hooping.
Well, when he was really young, and it's a good thing. He was ranked in the country because he was so fast and everybody was short like him. Yeah. And then he would come down and go and then shoot like 4 feet behind the line.
Right. He would do all that like that. And we if you really knew basketball, we knew it wouldn't translate. We knew what it was. So in a real game, he would look.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
But his daddy would let him shoot 30 times. His daddy
would let him do it.
Yeah, his dad would let him shoot 30 times a game. So you would think he's averaging like 29, 30, 40 points or something. They'd be like, he's killing, but they're losing by 50 and he's just shooting a lot of shots.
Like they really knew how to capitalize on the whole social media at the time. Like he was the perfect transitional social media.
He's the first influencer.
He was the first one. Yeah, he was the first one. Basically, what I'm trying to say.
So what is this whole thing with 520?
I don't know why he's mad at Jeff. Does anybody know?
No, I just was watching the video.
Well, they showed his old training, which again, if you look at his training, he was dribbling the ball while his dad was throwing balls at him, dodgeball, like they're playing dodgeball. So B-Hen kind of like, damn, they went from that to pimping the daughter out.
And that's why he said you were sexualizing. But
he's like, she should be doing the drills because she was playing with balls. Just some kind of like, yeah. He came with that, but sarcastically. But he's been doing, they've been on shows talking about her leagues and talking about different stuff and how they encourage her to do OnlyFans and different stuff like that. So,
well, I'm not gonna lie. This weekend
got Go ahead.
This weekend I was watching Candace Owens and Andrew Wilson had a debate. So
Oh yeah, I seen that.
yeah, I've been on Twitter all week, like all weekend, like, oh, this stuff is crazy. And then I'm scrolling through Twitter. If anybody knows, Twitter is like hell. Like literally looking at hell. And it was like, what's her name? Her sister name, Julian Newman's sister has leaked sex tapes. And I was like, what? And then I had called Jack and was like, yo, did you hear this? He was like, yeah, bro. And it's just like, and then his father was like, him and his father was like, they tried to encourage her to do OnlyFans. So it's like, bro, you a weirdo, fam. Like, it's no way that my daughter gets caught up in some craziness. And then I come and be like, baby girl, I mean, you might as well capitalize on it. Like, what type of parents?
They think she's gonna be bigger than Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, like, and that's all they want is attention. That's his dad and them. They always been like, they super weirdos. So first, little boy, shut your mouth. Like, you don't want no parts of Jeff on no court. Jeff is a real, like, actually, let's make a public service announcement now. Everybody, and I'm not saying this because he's from Indiana, but everybody who thinks they can go at Jeff Teague because he's retired and he's just a podcaster now, you are out of your mind. Jeff Teague is one of the best basketball players I've ever seen play in my life. Like, and he's still nice. They hoop every day. Like, stop it. Stop going at Jeff. It's ridiculous. First, Julian Newman, you are 5'5". You can't beat Bug. Go play Bug or something, bro. Like, go play Bug, and Bug is gonna cook you too. And so before you go to the top of the mountain to go to Jeff, all that other stuff, stop it. You are a reality TV star, bro. Chill out. Everybody, actually,
the crazy
Gilly, all you weirdos, stop going at Jeff. Indiana is real. Stop it.
So any mention in the video, that's what I do remember about the video. He said that Jeff even practiced off his. He said his videos used to go viral. 20 million views. Said even Jeff was practicing. Off his workout.
But you know,
videos.
the crazy thing is Jeff damn near didn't even touch it. Jeff even mentioned when they were talking about, he's like, man, I'm gonna stay out of this one. Like, he barely even. B-Head kind of mentioned it because he was like, man, what the hell are we looking at?
Man, listen, and B-Hen
balls at they were playing dodgeball.
B-Hen is one of the funniest people on the internet, bro. You just gotta, like, if he says your name, just ride with it, fam. It's like a hit record. Just let it go.
Helped you.
Yeah. Same thing with 50.
Yeah.
When 50 talked and did that stuff with Ready Rock Now, Lil Billy went up because Dame posted it the next day, and then he posted the artist from Indianapolis that he was messing with. So it went up. And honestly, it wasn't even about Lil Billy. I know exactly who it was about. It wasn't about Lil Billy because 50 had one of the other artists. But even still, that is a lot, bro. Mm-hmm. Now your name's in the algorithm. Now you can get talked about. Now people gonna go to your
page. Time to drop some records quick.
Oh, he's already doing that. Hey, listen, Lil Billy, shout out to Lil Billy, bro. He's had an awesome year at marketing and advertising his music. He's been on the radar. He did a podcast with Dash, the whole 50 thing. He went to the Kanye concert. Yo, Lil Billy, if y'all want to know, if y'all artists are watching anybody on how to move, Lil Billy's a good one. TJI Free's a good one. Woogie's a good one. Jet's a good one. Hey, I mean, it's a lot of them moving the way they supposed to move. So Lil Billy he's having an awesome year, man. Shout out to Lil Billy, man.
Hip hop and hoops, man. This has been pretty dope tonight.
I mean, I think it's gonna be some very clippable things.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And if you really want to say it, Julian Newman, shut up and play Bug.
Oh God.
He don't want that.
He don't want them problems. Play Bug. Shut up and play Bug. That's what you need. You want to talk about Nat? Play Bug. And shut your mouth, because these boys don't play up here. They might get on your ass for real.
You know, that's another conversation for another day. We'll move right along. As Nino Brown would say, carry on. LeBron James, Philadelphia 76ers. What does this say about his legacy? And we always ask this every time he switch a team. It's like he's switching a team every 2 years. But he spent 8 years in LA and muscled out one. And we don't even go there. But what does this say about LeBron James and his legacy if he goes to Philadelphia for 2 years and they can't muster out a championship?
Nothing.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think at this point, kind of is what it is.
Listen, and him switching teams don't even matter. Listen, him switching teams, he'd be like, "You're chasing rings." He's gonna say, "Yes, I am." I remember one time they was like, "You want to play with everybody?" He's like, "Yes, I do want to play with everybody." Yeah. That's like calling Sexy Red and Sukihana a hoe. They don't care. They know they hoes. He knows he's chasing rings, so he doesn't care, bro. But he doesn't care. It doesn't change it. If he goes and wins 2 championships, listen, somebody said he's playing consequence-free basketball. If he wins, they're gonna praise him. If he loses, nothing happens. So it doesn't matter. That's why I want him to retire. It's not even fun. The narrative and everything about him is not even fun to watch anymore. Yeah. It's just like, y'all Yeah, I don't.
I think at this point with the debate, the whole GOAT debate, Jordan, at this point, if you were Jordan, there's nothing that can change. If you're LeBron, there's nothing that can change you. So, I mean, it's like AJ
20
said,
years.
Pretty much, if you win, he win.
23.
23 years, and you mustered out 4 championships.
Yeah. I'm not going to disrespect his career. I think he's had an awesome career.
Yeah, that's why I stopped too.
Yeah. But at some point, it's just like it's the most forced career. Like in my book, I got a chapter in sports called "The Campaign of LeBron James." I don't think he's ever had a career. I think it's always been a campaign. As soon as he came in the league, it was him versus Melo. Then it was him versus KD. Then it was him versus Kobe. Then it was him versus Steph. Now it's him versus Jordan.
Let me ask you this though: how many Steph got? 4?
4, yes.
Now, what if Steph wins 1 or 2 more while LeBron is still playing? How does that impact anything? Does that bring up a different conversation?
It's the same thing Paul Pierce said. It's Steph era. I still think it's Steph era before that.
So it kind of could, when we talk, I mean, as a whole, it probably doesn't impact his legacy. I guess it kind of is what it is. But it can kind of make things get tricky. If Curry ends up winning a couple of more while LeBron is still playing, it kind of gives some Curry fans some ammo to be like,
that's true. You want to know something else?
Especially with Curry's impact on the game.
I don't think Curry was going to do it. They have not made one move at all.
They said they're working on something.
If they was working on something, watch this transition.
And if he does it in Golden State too.
I seen DeRozan was thinking about going to Golden State.
They're supposed to be trading all them dudes from Milwaukee over there. Tyler Hero and
the
Pacers.
They should have went.
I like Tyler Hero.
They should have went and got Westbrook. Westbrook.
No.
Now listen to me. What is Westbrook's game? Full speed, down the middle, downhill, pass, layup, dunk, stop in the middle by the freak, popping shot.
Yeah, he fits. Has Curry play with a guy like that?
But he fits the mode of what Golden State does. Is motion offense. It's up and down. He just doesn't have a 3-point shot.
He needs to hold the ball. Listen, Westbrook is one of my.
But this is what you could do.
It's my top 3 favorite players.
You could put Russell at the 1. You could put Steph over. Because Steph really is the 2.
Yeah.
So put Steph over to the 2. Move it to the 1. They could have got Giannis. Right, and you'd have had Giannis in the middle. You'd have had Draymond. You'd have Steph. It could have worked.
They probably tried to get.
I honestly think something weird is going on with the NBA in Golden State. I don't think people can go there. I don't think the NBA allows it. I don't think they like the competition of Steph being mentioned with LeBron.
That's what
it's something really strange going on because I don't understand why Giannis wouldn't go there. But also Westbrook's 92. So like at the end of the day, you got Al Horford, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry. Like your whole team is like elders. So I mean, like, I don't think Westbrook would have been a good. I think Westbrook would be a great fit for OKC, just to go and come off the bench sometimes, and then
they're gonna re-sign him. They said for it, but it's
they're doing that so he can retire Georgia. But shout out to Westbrook.
But then they have a chance to win too. Like we can't forget OKC's good.
Yeah, they're real good. I think shout out to Westbrook. I want to say this. I have always been a Westbrook fan. I didn't really join the bandwagon crowd of everybody dissing him when he went to LA and he was having a rough time in LA because of LeBron James. Because LeBron James and Los Angeles Lakers did not play him to his strength. They wanted him to be stand in the corner and shoot the ball. They did not play him the way he deserves to be played and how his game, what fits his game, right? But shout out to Westbrook. He's going down and he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's going to go into his history books. He did his job and he didn't cheat the game. That's one thing that Russell can hang his hat on. He didn't cheat the game. He didn't take days off just because he wanted to take a day off. Russell Westbrook gave the NBA every single thing he had every time he played, whether he had a good game or a bad game. You can't do nothing but respect it. He didn't get it. He didn't run a ring out of it, but in his eyes, if he could look at himself still as a champion because he played the championship way every game.
I mean, yeah, but looking at yourself as a champion don't mean you won, but and I love Westbrook. It's my 3rd favorite player ever. It's Kobe, Isaiah Thomas, Westbrook, then Curry. What I have to say about Westbrook is different. I think it's an amazing journey to be able to withstand so much vitriol and so much hate for no reason, just for playing hard. They were dropping stories saying he was a horrible teammate, saying KD and them hated him. Nobody wants to play with him. They were dropping the craziest stories ever. They always talked about his turnovers. They talked about wild shots. They never really, the dude averaged a triple-double 4 straight seasons. And then they said he was stat padding because that's what LeBron does. But they're like, his teams was letting him rebound and blah, blah, blah. And it was like, we couldn't appreciate him. But the beauty in it is to withstand all of that hate, right? And everything that's going on with it, and keep himself honorable and keep his character good, always be himself. It's not fake love that's happening right now. This is what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to see somebody get rewarded for always being a good person. And if I'm a coach and I used to do motivational speaking, I used to do a speech on dreams, and I had an acronym. It was discipline, relentless, educated, accountable, and motivated. When I got there, when I said relentlessness, I always talked about Westbrook. When I talked to Mike the other day, we talked about Stink, said, why don't people just play hard? Westbrook, if I'm a coach, that is the poster of how you're supposed to play all the time. Because he, like you said, he never cheated the game. He went extremely hard. He had all the energy. He got everybody hyped. No matter what was going on, he had his teammates back. Go look at what's the name of Westbrook? He's always the one look like he about to fire off with somebody if he fire his teammates hard. But that's why it was so hard with the KD thing. When KD left, like it's like, wait, we just was up 3-1. We got a chance to win. We was just in the finals in 2012.
And they blamed him.
And they keep blaming. And if you watch that series, they was up 3-1. KD's the one who didn't show up in the fourth quarter those last 3 games. But that's a whole nother story. Anyways, a dude who put his head down, kept working, kept pushing, no matter what I said, and he kept playing hard. That is a player that I would want my kids to watch. That's a player I would want other athletes to watch. And the whole idea of why not, I love that. And love Westbrook, man. I wish he could have got a championship. And I don't think he should have ever left OKC. Him and Shea would have been really fired together. But I understand him going to play with Harden and everything. At some point, you just start making decisions to get out places, and you think they not doing what they supposed to be doing. And then what they trade for Shea and like 1 million picks. That's how they got Jalen Williams and Chet and all them. Yep. As an athlete at that time, as a basketball player, looking like, oh, y'all rebuilding while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I would have been ready to go too, but I understand, man. Westbrook has one of the greatest careers we've ever seen in NBA history. Here's a good question. What do y'all rank him in point guards? Top 10, top 5?
Somebody did this on a pod the other day, and I caught it this morning, and it's a lot of guards out there. They was naming Steve Nash. They was naming Jason Kidd, John Stockton, Magic Johnson, Steph. And maybe here's a better question. Is he better?
Him over Derrick Rose?
Yeah.
Both of y'all vote 2 different responses.
Yeah, because he didn't play long enough, so we will never know, right?
Yeah.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is he better? Because my barber asked me this, right? He says he better than LeBron James.
No.
That's not. I mean, because he's like, if you take away the championship, which you can't, right? But if you take away the championships, you just look at him as individual play. Is he better? I told him no, but he felt like LeBron.
Prime LeBron.
I mean, you could look at prime Westbrook though. Westbrook was
that's true, but
what I will say is
Westbrook did. He averaged a triple, like you said. He averaged a triple double.
Would you put him over Kyrie?
Yes.
It's tough. As I'm saying,
That's
them some tough ones.
It's tough.
Yeah, I mean some other things we need to talk about.
The way he plays. Like, here's the question: who else plays like Westbrook? Who else would be like, damn, he played like Westbrook?
I haven't seen him.
That's what I'm saying. So it's hard to even put.
Yeah, but when he said he's better than LeBron, the whole thing about the LeBron thing was the biggest thing LeBron fans used to say is that he could average a triple. LeBron's career is all based on what ifs. He can average a trible double if he wanted to, and it's like then we seen somebody do it. It was like, oh, he's stat padding. So are you asking me this question? Are at both of their peaks, who was better?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask it that way because
statistically, Westbrook was better.
Yeah, when he was getting the triple doubles.
Yeah.
Okay. You had one more. Let's tackle this one last thing because it's definitely something that he wanted to.
I don't remember, but
the guy who saw somebody that said the kids wanted to.
I don't even care to attack it. I just said we just need to speak on it. It's just that was a hip hop conversation.
Yeah,
and it's not even an attack because you know how this little community loves attacking people. It's just at what point are we allowing people to say kids want to smash them, and then you put them around kids a couple days later, and we just are complicit and okay with this? Like I'm kind of disappointed in us as a community to be like, why can't we say certain things are bad? It's just like if they're black and they're doing it, we just like, oh, it's all good. Like no grown man with a beard. Number one, I don't like all this fruity energy anyway. But no grown man with a beard should be going anywhere saying, hey, so-and-so want to smash me, so-and-so want to smash me, kids want to smash me. And it's like, kids, wait, what just happened? A man, if me right now, I go on Facebook and be like, these hoes want to smash me, the kids want to smash me,
it's over.
I'm going to jail as a straight black man. So because he gets a pass, I'm tired of this. It's a fact. All you got to do is say you're gay, you get a pass. Even with Kevin Spacey, he did all that stuff with them boys. It was good. So we got to stop that, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's nothing else. We ain't got to go deep into the conversation. Your weak music. The song is about a little boy going on a fishing trip with an older guy and getting smashed.
Oh, wow.
And you got girls reposting Quiet on the Creek. That's why it's Quiet on the Creek.
Who did the song?
Saucy Santana.
Wow.
So at some point, bro, we got to say no to some things. This is a problem. You can say whatever you want, but at some point, men got to step up. Masculine, strong, straight men need to step up and be like, no.
And you know what? It's one thing we got to touch, Kevin, before we get out of here. I forgot about this because we've been talking about so many other things. The WNBA.
Ooh, so much.
Now,
I'm looking. That's why if y'all wonder why I look at my phone, the Fever up 26-25 against the Dream right now.
The reason why this is important for me today is because my two co-hosts here have been in the background in chats that we're in. And I'm like, man, we ain't got to deal, and they're like, look, no, this is important because of these reasons. For a while, right. And I just was ignoring it. But the last 2 or 3 days on my timelines, I don't care if it's the Hip Hop Who page, if it's the Timelines Gonna Show page, that's all I've been seeing up and down these timelines. It's this mess about transgenders playing in women's sports, like men playing in women's sports. And you got ex-NBA players begging to play in women's sports.
They're not begging.
I don't understand. So much I want to say. I don't understand, how did we get here? Yeah. Hold on before you say that. Yeah. And what is the deeper agenda? I think this is just the surface. I think there's something else going on.
That's what me and AJ was saying.
Yeah, we were saying the whole league was political. That's exactly what we were saying.
But I think it's something ago the same.
Like, but you did. Whatever. So,
no, we're not. All right, whatever. They remember that too. Like, damn.
Yeah. I don't care if y'all right.
Cool?
Yeah.
Nah, man. What's going on? Damn. What's going on in Vegas? Shit. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Nah.
But I don't understand it, man. We have gone down as a society as a whole. Don't matter what race you in, nothing. As a whole, society has gone to shit. We got other major important issues out there. We got lack of food. We got weather problems. It's a whole lot of stuff going on that we need to be worried about. And this has been the focus nationally.
Well,
and I want to know what the deeper play is.
And the crazy thing about it is this is the best time for WNBA because there's no NBA, there's no NFL. Like, this is their moment to really show their product, and
they chose to do this.
This is.
Do you think they're trying to ruin the WNBA, or is it a deeper play?
I told you, like me and Mike said 3 weeks ago, it's a political league. It's political goal. So it doesn't matter if it is a deeper play, but the deeper play is to try to change laws. So shout out to Sophie Cunningham. She's the first girl who said boys shouldn't be playing in girl sports, and she wanted to protect girls. That got her nothing but hate. She went to the Nets game in Seattle. Was it Seattle, I think? One of them super liberal cities. And the owner of one of them teams went and started screaming at little girl saying, "Thank you, Sophie." And she got fined and suspended some games. It's the owner screaming at her, "What is wrong with you?" And it's like, wait, I don't agree with what she said, right? And it's kind of weird, but now it's a whole political movement. Now, let's shout out Royce Wright and Enes Kanter. They're not begging to play in the league. For one, Royce Wright's in politics and he's a conservative. He's tired of this transgender nonsense. We actually seen, everybody's like, it'll never happen. We just watched the Olympics in France. And a transgender won in boxing and injured a lot of girls. Yeah. So it's like, we do see it. And when we see it, here's what they're telling us. Our eyes are telling us we're lying. That's not the truth. They're gaslighting us. Everything is a gaslighting. So now we see it. We've seen Leah Thomas. That's why Riley Gaines, if y'all know who this is, Riley Gaines, she's really big in politics. She was a swimmer in college, and they had Leah Thomas breaking all these girls' records. A tall, white dude, didn't do anything to change his appearance or anything, and just said, "I'm a girl," and was out there destroying the girls. And then on top of that, they are allowing him to go into the girls' locker room and get dressed in front of girls and forcing the girls to get dressed in front of him. It's a wrestler. It's so many different.
You see what happened with that wrestler?
Yeah. And it was girls who was running track, and then they had dudes come in and break every track record. And it's like, okay, And they're trying to make it seem like you're crazy because this doesn't happen. Well, what's the problem with just saying this a women's league? And they're like, oh, they're just trying to use this for political things. Now, y'all saying that? When y'all put Black Lives Matter on y'all court, when y'all do everything for the gay community, when y'all do all this stuff about politics, now it's a problem that the right came in and was like, nah, we don't like that stuff. That's what I'm saying. I hated that the NBA did all that Black Lives Matter stuff and all that too, because keep politics out of sports, bro. I just want to watch a game. I don't want to get lectured while I'm bad because I don't agree with you, fam.
And one thing I don't like is when they get after a game, it's no longer about the game anymore. It's about the politics around the game.
Bro,
it's not even about what happened in the fourth quarter.
How they respond to interview questions.
Yeah, Sophie got clotheslined and Dejanay goes to the locker room and says white privilege. It's like, what's going on? And then the fact that, again, our community defended that. It is white privilege. You don't understand. And it's like, yo, what? No, she clotheslined her. Just take the foul and say, hey, I did it on purpose. And if you didn't, just say, I mean, I didn't mean to hit her that hard. I was trying to go for the ball. There's the biggest thing in the WNBA is the absolute lack of professionalism. Also, Dejanay just posted, I'm glad I left my ex when I did or something. And her ex is Nalissa Smith, who plays for the Vegas. She is the messiest and drama-filled player in the WNBA, and she needs to be held accountable. But when I say that, it's going to seem like, oh, you need her to get suspended. No, as a professional, it's certain things you don't do. And these are the things you don't do. You don't talk about your exes and all, because it's already weird that the girls are dating each other in the league. You don't talk about these things in public. Stop it. It's certain things that should be in their contracts that you shouldn't be able to talk about and shouldn't be talking about because it makes our league look bad. So the WNBA is on another weird level. I don't know what's going on, but I will say this: Caitlin, Kelsey are on an incredible run right now. Aaliyah's coming in and doing well. I'm with the crowd that if I think Kelsey's having the better season, and I think she should be up for MVP. And that's not a diss to Caitlin Clark. I don't like the idea that if you don't say Caitlin Clark's name, let's not become LeBron fans, Caitlin fans. I don't like the fact that if you don't say her name, is somehow hating. She did miss 4 games, and she had a little moments trying to get herself back in shape, but she's playing lights out basketball right now. And I love watching it. I like the fact that the Fever play fast. It's going to be questionable sooner in the future with Aaliyah Boston. I think we need Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah. I love her game. I love everything about her. But if we play fast, she's not going to get the numbers in the ball as much as she wants to. So that could be a detriment to somebody like now, because the WNBA is really a business now because it's $250,000, $500 million contracts coming up. Yep. So if somebody comes to you and be like, hey, you only averaged 13 and 9 last year, while Caitlin averaged 25 and Kelsey averaged 25, you're going to be like, I need the ball because now it's a business.
That's a business.
Yeah, I got to get this money because Caitlin got $20 million from Nike and Kelsey got, she's wearing Tyrese shoes. I don't know if she got a deal, but she's wearing Halliburton's. But yeah, man, it's just a mess in the WNBA. And the sad part is, like Friday, one of them when the Fever played, they played Page now. It was actually a really good basketball game. If you want to just
talent, there's a lot of talent out there.
I just think
talent coming in.
I just think league sports, like you said, league sports is sports. Let us go back to this enjoying being fans and rocking for our team, being mad at the other team.
Yeah, let's cuss them out.
Let's just enjoy being fans again and get out the controversy. It seems like no matter in entertainment as a whole, music, sports, everything, movies, sitcoms, comedies, comedics, everything's about drama and nothing is about the quality of the content and the product that you deliver to the fans. Go back to delivering a great product. Let's go back to being great fans and let everybody just enjoy this whole thing. Go ahead.
I will say this. It's not hoops or hip hop. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. That was a great product last night.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was a good fight. It was sold out. As everybody was there.
A lot of people was there.
Yeah, it was a good product. They shout out good products for sure.
Yeah, shout out to her. But did you see that? Oh my God, that
horrific, that embarrassing
Ray J in Orlando. Oh my God.
But that shows where we're at too. We don't want to put our best product out. We want to make our own people look like clowns.
And then they spend people. Pay tickets to go see that mess, man.
Yeah, we love seeing people.
You might as well put me out there.
It's a train wreck. We love seeing people humiliate themselves.
Look how Adrian Broner looks now. You see his little thing he does now.
Yeah, he's making a killing over there though. But
he looks.
Yeah, but he worked out for a little bit, got off to drinking, and allegedly he went back to drinking. So you know how that goes. That's one of the hardest things to stop doing. Hip Hop and Hoops, man. Another great episode. I believe that we were one of the best podcasts out there. I'm going to say it. I'm going to stand on it like a rock. AJ, Mike, myself. Shout out to Kev. He over there yawning. I think he ready to go to sleep. But
Man, we old, man. Man, people calling me old on the video. Look at him, and that boy back hurt. Like, hey, man.
But shout out to Kev, man. LeVar Entertainment. Did I say that?
Kevlar.
Valar. I always get why do you just leave it alone, man? I've been messing that name up since you switched it. But shout out to everybody, man. Make sure y'all follow us, man, on YouTube, and man, watch all the episodes, man. We got some dope episodes on there. Got 2 of them, last week's episode and this episode to post. So we got more to come. Go check out that George Hill interview. Go check out Stunner Man's interview. Some dope product. We got some dope episodes, and we got more to come, man. Hip hop and hoops, wake up, god damn it.
Where the culture meets the game, yeah, we bringing the truth.